going on?
What's going on today?
What'd you say? She said hi.
Oh, okay.
She said hi.
He's been talking to her. I don't know. I don't think he knows what's going on.
What do you mean?
You're just imagining like conversations.
Okay. You can believe that if you want, but okay.
Conspiring against me, right?
Already. I'm already getting somebody on my side early. But anyway, it's been an interesting week.
It's been a crappy day, literally.
Oh, we're not gonna start. We're really gonna talk about that. Why you gotta bring up such juvenile things? No, I'm joking. Pup over here had stomach issues. Don't know how. Don't know why. But yeah, pooped on the floor today.
Twice.
Bad girl, Ari.
Yeah, I think
it's okay.
She
didn't do it on purpose.
She want me to practice touching poop and like not be, gross out by it. I think baby poop is not as gross as dog poop.
I'm drinking Juvi Juice today. Half and half hard iced tea and lemonade. Urban South Brewery.
You should look it up.
Probably should. I'll throw something up here. Look at that. I don't know what it is, but there it is.
We don't know.
Yeah. I just got this from the store. I wanted something different. So I get tired of drinking beer, even though I'm going to pop this one here in a second. This is a Crawford Bach. So I'm going to drink that here in a second.
That's very Houston.
Yeah.
Houston Astros.
The Astros can, of course. Boop, 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 boop. Everybody knows that one. Sit that right there. Anyway. But yeah.
Is that your koozie?
I wanted to get something else, so I bought that. And it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. So good job, Juvenile. If that's actually you had anything to do with that, good job, bud. It's pretty good.
Oh, that's his that's the rapper's name.
That's the rapper on the front. See? Juvenile, that's him, Juvi.
I just realized
the guy that sings Back That Ass Up. Girl, you look good once you back that ass up. Everybody knows that song. You be quiet. Nobody cares if you don't like that song.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks interesting. I like the graphics. It's cool.
It's good. Yeah, it is cool.
I like that. I don't know. So, like, the U.S. craft brewery industry has, like, really blown up in the last, 10, 15 years?
Yeah, it's a lot.
And, like, it went from Houston used to have only St. Arnold's, right? Like, and then we had Carbach. St. Arnold's celebrating 25 years, 26 years, something like that, like 26 years, I think. And like it's great, and I like their like branding and everything, but since then, like this newer breweries,
crazy
all over, not even like Houston only.
Anywhere we go, that's
like
where we usually
everybody has all this like cool like designs and everything, like. It's so
like every city we visit, there's like there's local breweries somewhere that we go to or something that we try out or something.
Yeah, but like it's not only like the beer, like it's a whole entire art. Like everything is art. Like the brewing of the beer, the design of the cans, like the story behind it.
It's
like,
a lot when it's the same. It's like when you go to the wineries. It's the same thing. People make big deal about how the wineries have the stories. So do breweries have their stories too. How they brew
I feel like breweries can be more creative. Like winery has this like square box that they tend to have to fall into to like, because it's such a prestigious thing. But like the US beer scene versus like European beer scene, I think I prefer I haven't been to Europe, but like Europe is still that kind of like old school. Everything's like very like by the books, like wines.
Well, maybe they've changed their way they brew.
I don't know. We need to go to Europe and check it out.
Good luck with that. It's gonna be a while for that one. Because now we have to go to Taiwan first.
So, we need to go to Taiwan. Yeah. Bring her to see great grandmother.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a while. I don't know if you noticed, we put the microphone up, so it's just a little thing we're doing now.
Are you gonna start talking old timey?
No, I'm not gonna start talking like that. Why would I talk like that?
Because you have the old timey mic.
No, old time radio. No. Table. Let's start on this end. Oh, so This is from Six Flags in Dallas. When we went to Dallas that time, you remember that?
Yeah, I didn't remember Rasta Banana.
Rastanana, not Rasta Banana. Rastanana.
I don't know. I feel like Rasta Banana. That's how I feel like.
I don't like it's. Yes, it's too common, so you got to call it Rastanana. He's cool. He's Rastanana, not Rasta Banana.
I didn't remember how you got it.
I won that.
I just remember that Daryl was involved.
I won that at Astro. The gun things. When you shoot the gun things, I won. Well, I was the race. I won the race, and I won that.
For some reason, I thought Daryl gave it to you because we were on that trip together.
Mm-hmm.
We went to that trip to Six Flags together, and then they got rained out. We had to leave early.
It was the best experience I've ever had at a theme park, though. Even though it got rain, first of all, it wasn't busy when we got there because it was a weekday and it was like a muggy day anyway. It looked like it was about to rain, so a lot of people didn't show up there anyway. But we got to like ride rides real quick because nobody was there, and we could ride repeat rides. So we rode everything we pretty much wanted to ride, and then we got rained out. So it was pretty cool. It was probably one of the best.
You didn't finish. It got rained out, so we got refunded for our tickets.
Yeah, so we got refunded. Oh yeah, we did get refunded for our tickets. But here, I throw some pictures. I still have some pictures up right there. I still have some pictures from that.
Yeah, like we did. We got to ride rides that we like.
I had my Batman hoodie on with Robin.
We got to ride the rides normally you wait for a long time, and then we didn't spend any money basically. Like, did we even? Maybe we spent it on food.
We didn't eat. Nope.
No, we ate before or something like that. It got rained out, and then we left. Now, because we live further away from it.
That was the one with some soup, right?
Yes, that was the same trip. Oh my goodness.
That's what I remember. We ate breakfast at the...
Need to tell that story, but hold on. But because we got rained out, they not only refunded our tickets, they gave us actually tickets to go back, but we just never went back to Dallas.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's for that season only. So we never went back. We could have went back and for free.
Yeah.
So.
But we stayed at, what was it, it wasn't a Holiday Inn, but it was kind of one of those.
Something like that.
It was one of those places that has like the Intercontinental breakfast in the morning.
It might have been Holiday Inn. It might be like, I don't know.
Inn, whatever. It was one of those places that has the breakfast in the morning with like
continental breakfast.
Yeah, it has like sausage, bacon, gravy, eggs, pancakes,
biscuits.
Waffles. Yeah, you can make whatever you want, right? So we're sitting there eating, and these two, I'm guessing they were Japanese?
No.
What were they? What do you think they were? What were they?
They had to be from Southeast Asia. For one, that's how they look. Mm-hmm. But for another, they spoke English to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't. So
true.
If you're Japanese, you will speak Japanese to each other. So I'm thinking they're maybe like from Malaysia, Singapore, where you have multiple languages, and the common tongue is English. So like you might.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, like you might be like a Chinese Malaysian and I don't know, some other type of Malaysian, and instead of, because the other person is not Chinese, you will speak English to each other. So like either Singapore, Malaysia is like that, where they have multiple languages and the people are from different cultural background will speak English to each other. Anyway, so this couple,
they were dressed. Remember what they were dressed in?
Identical outfit.
Identical flannel shirt, long sleeve flannel shirts, and blue jeans.
And Vans or something like that, like Chucks or Vans or something.
I thought they had boots on. I thought they were like boots.
No, they were.
I thought they were like cowboy boots or like some.
No, they were like Vans or something, like canvas shoes.
I gave them away the whole lumberjack outfit in my head. It was the whole lumberjack thing in my head. They even had the little woolly thing with the thing on top.
I think their Vans or whatever was also plaid, like it's also pattern. So they were identical. They were not like both of them were plaid shirt. No, both of them wore the same exact plaid shirt.
The man and the female wore the exact same thing. Go ahead. Oh, you want me to finish?
Yeah.
So, okay. So we're sitting down eating, and the guy had went up to the buffet and grabbed a big old bowl. But what he put in the bowl he thought was soup.
He was looking for a spoon. And we were very confused. There was no soup.
There was no soup. So he had in his bowl, he had took a bunch of the gravy and just poured a bunch of gravy in there and thought it was soup. So he sat down at the table and we were like, maybe what, 5 feet away from him?
Yeah, like very close.
Yeah, they weren't far away at all. So we could hear, everybody could hear each other talking. It's the Intercontinental Breakfast in the small ass cafeteria. Anyway, he leaned over to him and goes, "Want some soup?" And they both start like eating, and they both take it like a spoonful and eat it together, and realize that this is not soup.
Now, this was sausage.
It was
white gravy.
White gravy, like you put on a biscuit, like the
yeah,
white
but
gravy
I think this was
biscuit.
sausage gravy.
Yeah.
So, like,
It was
white gravy
super
is already salty because it's supposed to be for like biscuits. But when you have sausage in the gravy, it's even more salty. Like, they just ate a spoonful of salt.
Just iodined up.
It's just like, do you want some soup? And the thing is, at that point, we didn't understand what they were trying to do. So when he said, "Do you want some soup?"
It was like, where did he get soup from?
Yeah.
And it took us a second to like realize what they were eating. It was like,
and they are like, American soup is disgusting.
Yeah, he put that to the side. I was like, I'm not eating that. But I didn't have the heart to tell him. I just didn't have the heart to tell him what it was. So whatever. Sure,
well, it would be hard to explain too. Yeah. Like, it's like,
take the biscuit and you pour it on top of it. But I guess it's like dumplings. I guess
it's a sauce. I guess.
Yeah. So from that point on, that was years. Does this have a copyright on it? No. Usually some toys have a copyright date on it, but who knows how? That was over 10 years ago.
We were not in this house yet, right?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. That was over 10 years ago.
So
but yeah, ever since that point.
Yeah, I think it's like 12.
Want some soup? Anytime we eat soup or something, we'll see somebody eating soup. Want some soup?
Yeah.
Want some soup? That's our little inside joke. So now y'all are inside the joke.
It's so weird. Like, want some soup?
Yeah.
And the image of the two of them is just like
burned in our brains.
You can't forget.
Burned in
They're
our brains.
wearing identical outfits.
Lumberjacking outfits.
Like, it's not like going to Disney World or something. You see people in the same shirt because it's a family matching shirt. They were wearing the
They're
same
just like, we're
outfit.
going to Texas, so we're going to wear this because we're in Texas. And this is what Texans wear in Dallas. Yeah.
And
so that's
this
the
is
story of Rasta Nana.
Yes. Rasta Nana reminded us of you want some soup. We haven't talked about you want some soup in a long time.
Yeah.
We need to, no. Oh,
what's this?
Last episode, if you did not watch last episode, we had the Batman backpack.
Put the link up here to the last episode, right there, maybe somewhere up. See if I can do that, or maybe I'll just put it at the end of the video. I'll put it at the end of the video, link to the last episode. There you go.
Well, there you go.
Boom.
Okay. But
watch this one. Just watch the last one.
Last episode we had the Batman backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have the Minion backpack.
Yep.
So my cousin Vicky gave us when we went to Taiwan last time, which was his first time was what, almost 9 years ago, 8.5 years ago. She gave me a Minion backpack because I love Minions, and she gave him that Batman backpack because he loves Batman. But they're both like for little tiny kids. So almost 9 years later, we finally have a little tiny kid that's gonna be able to wear those little backpacks. So it's all nice, like so fluffy.
We have, we know what these are. I'm not gonna mention those, but we have the Totoro knitted hat that I got from a comic book festival. No, an anime festival.
Yeah, you were dressed as Totoro.
I know.
When we found the cat.
When
are we gonna put a picture of you dressed as Totoro up there?
The whole thing? Why not?
Okay, so you can see him in costume, and like I didn't work very hard with his for his costume. Like he had that shirt.
Is this a sweater?
Yeah, he had that sweatshirt.
And
I bought you a leaf to put on top of your head.
I don't remember that, but there's a leaf right there.
Well, you had a leaf because we didn't have this. It wasn't until we got there.
You talking about that? I don't know that picture. We'll have to find that picture.
I have that picture.
I was talking about that picture.
Okay. Anyway, like I had bought him a leaf because Totoro put a leaf on top of his head as like, you know, umbrella or something. Anyway, and he was just wearing the sweatshirt. But then we ran into a lady selling these hats that was perfect for his outfit. So, yeah. Okay. Anyway, next thing
She paying attention to the wrong thing.
I didn't know.
I'm the editor. You the show. I'm the producer.
I don't know. So I haven't shown you this. Well, you've seen it, but I don't know if you realize we need a close up of this.
120-piece puzzle.
Yeah, it's nothing. But Mom found this in Taiwan.
Yeah.
What is amazing is she happened to find a puzzle set with a dragon and a tiger.
You and her.
Yeah, she's like.
But no pig, huh? No pig.
Huh? You're not a puzzler in the family. You're not a person that like to play puzzles.
I'm gonna get that one. I'm gonna find a pig puzzle.
Well, this is the thing. This shows the other ones. They're all tiger and dragon. I don't know why.
Cute. That's super
it's
cute.
so cute. Mom went to a bookstore and she found this.
Mommy and baby, huh?
And it's funny because it says like in Chinese, you know how like some words mean the same thing, kind of like it's like life dragon and life tiger, kind of, but in like a more poetic way of saying it. But the same like this way of saying life, it also means like to give life. So it's funny because it's kind of like giving life to dragon and then an alive tiger. So I'm a live tiger giving life to dragon. So it's funny. It's cute. She's like, you can play
cute little tiger.
You can play puzzle with your baby when she grows up.
So you gotta wait that long to put. I thought you were gonna put it together and put it on the wall or something.
I'm gonna put it together and like put it back.
It's 3D.
I can like.
It's like a 3D thing, right?
I don't know.
I thought it was like a. I thought it was like.
It sounds plasticky.
Yeah, I think it's 3D. See, it has like corners to it.
I don't know. I can play with it and then like disassemble it. Cool. Puzzles can be redone.
That's going to be fun.
But yeah, okay. The last thing we'll taste it. Mom went to Taiwan and bought us this very Taiwanese snack, which, if you can see, is almost identical to what very Taiwanese.
Why do you say almost identical?
Because this one is branded for international, so it has English on it. This one is not branded for international, so it's actually not identical. But I just decided, you know what? We should try it to see if there's a difference. So like,
these are the Americans.
Mom is like, I guess she didn't shop for like snacks in the grocery store here. So like she didn't realize that they sell it here, and she's just being sweet and brought back like something very Taiwanese, and it is very Taiwanese. So I don't want to like make a mess.
I mean, they're in the bag.
Don't rip it off. Just leave it. So, yeah. See, like,
they even feel different. Well, no, they don't. Wait, wow, this is super broken up.
I don't know. It's like it says original flavor here, but this one says like original flavor in Chinese, and like it's just.
Which one did you grab from my side?
That's the Oh, hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, see? He's a teen.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There you go.
See? Trying to confuse me.
I mean, you can read English. There's a difference. So, I don't know. I wonder if there's a difference.
So, let's try the American version first.
Okay. Yeah. So, it's literally branded for, like, the U.S. because it has that California warning about stuff.
What?
I mean, we have tried this on the air.
American one.
Rasta Nana. He's a little inebriated. Do they taste the same?
They actually don't.
Really?
They don't.
That's how this one tastes a lot more flavorful.
They has more like a soy taste, like a soy sauce taste to them. And this one has more like a chicken bouillon taste to it.
This
Holy
is
shit.
weird. I thought it would just be like, it's the same.
No, they're not the same.
This is so weird.
This tastes like chicken ramen. Oh, you got water. Huh.
But they don't taste the same. That is so weird. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and that's more like a soy sauce taste too. So we're being lied to. We're being lied to, American. We should be angry. Prince is lying to us. Not the artist, the company. Prince is dead. Sorry. It's good though. But yeah, it's weird.
I feel like the American one, I taste the flour more. Like the actual noodle. Wheat, you know what, like wheat flour taste? But the Taiwanese one tastes better. Like it has a more savory flavor.
But this just tastes like chicken soup to me.
Yeah, like it tastes like the noodles, like the actual noodles. Oh my goodness, I need to tell mom, like, thank you. Because I was like, oh, you can buy this in the US, didn't you know that? She's like, oh, I didn't know that. But she thought, this is so weird. It doesn't
Original flavor, my ass. See what? It's good with soup, with beer. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that because you can't try it. So, what do you want to do? I know we've talked about it, but like, so you say you don't want a push present. I'm trying. I wanted to give you a push present, but she's like, I don't want one. So everybody that's asking me, like, what kind of push present am I getting a push present? It's the reason why I'm not. It's because she said I don't want one, and I'm trying to figure out like what to do for like give her a big present because I feel like I should do something super huge for her. Because
who's asking you about?
Doesn't matter. But so since you don't want that, like I know where you want what you want to do, but are you sure you want to go to that one? Or do you don't want to go to like a different one that's like more popular or like one that you know that you're familiar with that's gonna be good?
Are you talking about eating? I just want food.
Well, you can eat food now, but I mean
No.
like sushi.
I want sushi because I haven't had sushi in a
You
long
haven't
time.
had raw sushi like
Okay,
like
yes.
sashimi and stuff. She's had cooked sushi.
I've had to curb the craving, cook sushi with like imitation crab or tempura and stuff like that. But I haven't had raw fish in a long time because of baby. No, like if you want to,
What about a hot dog? Do you want a hot dog? You don't care about a hot dog?
it's all right. I'm not like, no, it's all right. You were talking about like give me a gift basket of like tequila or something. Is that I was very intrigued when we went to Hot Sauce Festival of that like spicy tequila.
I mean, I have all those beers. Those last beers from Ingenious that you have in the fridge. And I was thinking of doing something with those. Because they're in the fridge. They just been sitting in there. So I was thinking of doing something with those. Like a gift basket or something. But I don't know. It's I gotta figure out something.
Like I don't feel like when you physical stuff. But if you want something like if you want to give me something little to remember that time. Like some
Do you remember the time?
I don't know.
It's interesting. You see how she is? See how she is? She doesn't
Like I don't
She's not the type of person that's what I tell people. She's not the type of person that like wants for stuff. Like she doesn't make a big spectacle out of anything. It's not that I appreciate it, but it's cool. Like it's refreshing to not have that so much pressure of always having to buy do the trendiest things, like have a big baby reveal with big old everything popping off and balloons and doing all this kind of stuff, and it's refreshing. So, are you excited for pictures this weekend?
Yes and no. I haven't taken like professional photos. Like I feel like
we haven't taken professional photos since we took our pictures. Engagement photos. Oh, okay, wedding photos.
Yeah. So I asked Erica to come in the morning to help me get ready.
I gotta find some outfits. I should have did that today, but I took a day nap because it was my day off, and I was like, I'm gonna just sleep.
Are you not gonna wear the shirt I got you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I need other outfits, right? I need to change. You just wearing one outfit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like you need to like make your shirt into an outfit, like you know.
Yeah. What if I wear my vest, my Nightwing vest?
I don't know if Nightwing will be very matchy, but
maybe I can find something real quick on Amazon or something. I'll go to K&G or something to find something real quick to bring, like a jacket to put on. Oh, I could wear like a jacket over it. I could put like a blazer over it. You know how some people wear a blazer with a t-shirt? I could do that. Oh, we'll find with a chain or something. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got all right.
Yeah, you have blazer.
Yeah. All right, cool. We'll do that. But yeah, we're taking baby photos this weekend. Maternity photos. So I'm excited. I don't know if she seems like she's not excited, but I'm excited. No, it's not that you don't seem like you're not excited. I said that wrong. It just seems like you're kind of nervous about it.
Yeah, like I don't know.
I'm not.
I don't feel photogenic.
I don't ever feel photogenic. So join the club. Boo.
So I don't know. It's one of those things like I want to take them.
Yeah.
But I don't want to feel like awkward.
You look beautiful. Everyone's like, oh, she's so cute. I show a picture of your picture, this little picture of your little baby bump with your little stripy shirt. And everybody's like, oh, she's so cute. And that was 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago?
Not that many weeks.
And what? Okay, it was
that was like
3 weeks.
About three.
At least
because mom and dad were already in Taiwan.
It's at least 3 weeks ago, yeah.
Like 3-4 weeks ago.
But
so,
no, you look cute. You're beautiful. You're carrying it very well.
My legs don't feel like I'm carrying it very well.
Your feet are very swollen, but I mean, even doctors like comes with the territory.
Yeah, like it's nothing wrong. It's just apparently you retain a lot more fluids when you're pregnant. So it's just fluids. Gravity pulls them to the feet, and so yeah. Anyway, so.
But yeah, it's getting close, man. It's getting close.
There's a baby coming.
Yep. Lives are about to change.
Oh, I don't know what this podcast will be about. It's just be like
I don't know how we'll do it anymore. Yeah, we'll change it to what kind of diapers we're using. Speaking of, I know he probably don't even watch, but thanks, Connor, for the diapers.
That's so sweet.
My little coworker bought me some diapers out of nowhere, absolutely nowhere.
It's smart. It's smart though, like to give diapers because
newborn diapers is that.
You know that like we can always use diapers.
Yeah.
So.
And thanks to your dad for coming over and putting over that cabinet last weekend.
You need to do the other one.
I know. I'm gonna do the other one. That's one of my 4 days after the baby shower.
Are you eating it? Yeah, you're eating a Taiwanese one.
But yeah. So things are getting set up. Things are getting crazy. Things are moving fast. But I'm having a good time.
What are you looking forward to?
Seeing her little face.
I wonder what she'll look like.
That's what I want to see, her little face. I want to see her face. I want to see what her hair looks like.
How dark will she be?
That's the third thing. So it's face, hair, and skin tone. I'm curious. That's pretty much her overall. I mean, she'll grow into everything else.
The Taiwan one is so much better. Sorry.
That little face. I want to see that little face. I'm excited to see that little face. I haven't had a dream about her yet. I had a dream that I missed her birth, and that was traumatizing. Waking up from that.
You know what's weird? In my brain, I tend to picture babies as white for some reason. Does that make sense?
Nope.
Like, I don't even picture babies as Asian.
You watch too many TV shows, medical shows with only white babies being born.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my brain pictures, like, when you dream, you don't dream, like, faces sometimes, or, like, you know, I know you are there, but I don't necessarily see you as like, how you look sometimes in dreams. And that's the same thing with, like, the baby, as, like, it's just an abstract baby, but somehow it's light skin.
Speaking of dreams, I had a weird dream earlier when I was taking a nap.
What?
I had a dream I was watching a football game for some reason.
Which you don't watch.
Ever do.
Not anymore.
But every play, a player got injured. Like, every time I was like, this game is terrible. Like, every play, somebody gets hurt. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't want to watch this anymore. I don't know why I'm watching it. And then I woke up and I was watching Unwrapped, and I was like, that doesn't even make sense of why that was in my brain. Like, we were watching Unwrapped when I fell asleep. Yeah,
he had just background noise, the TV on Unwrapped, which is a food show that tell you about like
how things are made. It's how it's made for food.
I like it a lot.
With Mark Summers.
I think that's why I like him, because of Mark Summers.
Can I show you that video about?
Oh, how he felt about the Nickelodeon
stuff, the Dan Snyder stuff. Which was horrible in itself, but let's not try to bamboozle people into things. Like, that's kind of fucked up. And then the black girl, Danielle, the black girl that was on the so said they didn't do her right anyway. They fucked up her interview too. So it's a lot of things. It's a narrative that's trying to be portrayed, and they know what they're doing. But I'm not saying he's in the right or in the wrong. I'm just saying that it's a narrative that they have that they're trying to produce.
It's the downfall of, like, reality type of TV. It's not a reality TV show.
I normally don't do, and I'm going to get up and get my tablet because I forgot.
Oh, it's not a reality TV show, but it is a TV show that is produced with, like, real people's real, things that they're saying, but framed in a way the producers want to frame it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's not like a very unbiased news show. It's we have an agenda.
And I watched the Dan Snyder one with you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But then, like,
I fell asleep the first time. I rewatched it.
But that one, so...
That one was weird. I didn't like that
one too much. I feel like that actor that interviewed him was purposely trying to help him reboot. Like, he didn't ask the hard questions.
He asked the friend questions.
Yeah. He's just like...
You my homeboy, you help me out, so I'm going to try to help you out.
Yeah, like, I'm going to ask you all the questions, and I'm not going to drill
Because let's be honest, what have we ever seen him in anything other than Dan Snyder stuff? Nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like he...
And I'm not saying he's wrong for that, I'm just saying...
He softballed it.
Yeah.
Which, like, yeah.
I'm getting hungry, so I need to stop eating those. But anyway... I'm trying to wait for this to... You can keep talking.
Oh, so since you're pulling up, have you been seeing complete subject change? All this news about the Tesla Cyber truck.
The stupid truck. What about all the acceleration thing?
Everything. First of all,
it's ugly. It looks like something out of like a PS1, like from the PS1 graphics or something.
Yes. First of all, it looks like how people make fun of the original Tomb Raider having super
super pointy boobs and everything. That's what the super looks like. Yeah, it's super ridiculous.
Yeah, it looks ridiculous. It looks like a worse version of the DeLorean or whatever. Like it looks
terrible.
It looks like the 80s imagining what a futuristic vehicle will look like.
It's terrible.
Anyway, but the latest one, I sent you a link but to a group chat, but I don't think you looked at it yet. So like it has a lot of issues. Right? First of all, it's supposed to be bulletproof, and so then people like start shooting it, and like
it's not bulletproof.
It is bullet resistant. I think it depends on the caliber and the type of bullet you use. But like, why? Like, what's the point of marketing it as bulletproof? Like, it's ugly. And then it got recalled. All of them, only like a few thousand. So all of them got recalled because of the what you were talking about, like the acceleration will stick. So the latest one I sent you is about apparently you cannot wash them.
Say what now? Oh, they're rust?
There are issues, including apparently you to wash that car, you have to put it in the car wash mode. Otherwise, it will.
Excuse me? What does that mean?
I don't know why a car will have a car wash mode.
But what does that mean?
I don't own one. Don't ask me.
Hey, you brought up the news. I'm asking the questions.
Apparently, it's a mode that you have to use in order to safely wash your car if you own a Cybertruck. And apparently, it voids the warranty of your car if you don't wash it properly. So basically, it's like a phone when they say, "Oh, you get a wet."
Or like your watch, like you gotta turn your watch into like waterlog mode. Like seriously, like this watch, I have to turn in like waterlog mode, and then it'll like, then you have to like, after you done in the pool or whatever, turn off waterlog and like shake out the water inside. It's a whole goddamn thing.
Yeah,
where I'm just like, I ain't gonna wear it in the water. How about that?
Yeah, except is there something called rain?
Yeah, but that doesn't. Yeah, no.
No, but like, I'm saying, yes, rain usually come from top and it doesn't come from the bottom. Like, car wash where you go, water come all directions. But we live in Houston. We know, like, street will flood a little bit. I'm not saying go through like 1 or 2 feet of water, but water pools, and like you drive by a huge truck and you get splash of water underneath your carriage. What happened to that? Like if you cannot stand a car wash, like will your car just die? So the reason why I brought it up is the article I sent you is like a guy washes his car and doesn't start anymore. It's just now a metal brick.
It's not funny, but it's hilarious.
Like, what kind of car do you? It's like the original, like, smartphones.
So,
sorry. It's like the original smartphones. They don't work once they get water in them.
I want you to watch this video.
Okay.
And tell me, I'm not going to watch the whole thing. We're going to watch the beginning, and I want to get your reaction.
We've been together for 20 years, you guys. You guys have a kid together or no? No. We're supposed to have one this year, but... No, we're not supposed to. You said we was having... We're supposed to know what his sexuality is this year. We've had problems for 20 years, but not as big as when he publicly came out and admitting to cheating on me with men. And that was because you're toxic, and you pushed me to date men to avoid all the drama. You the biggest drama queen here.
Usually, people of LGBTQ community said that it's not a choice.
You're
like,
born that way.
Yeah, like, but he's blaming on her.
Like, what are you like? Do you think there's anything? Well, okay, so there's some women that dudes are toxic and they just change to women, but I don't think there's anything that a woman could do to me to make me go like I'm gonna start dating dudes. No, like it's just not how I feel. Like
if you want to date dudes, you want to date dudes.
Yeah, but don't blame it on you know what I mean. Like don't blame it on somebody else. Like just say that's what you want. That's weird, right? Because she's toxic, you're toxic, so you made me.
I feel like it's unfair to the dudes too. Like the dudes that he hook up with is like. They're just experiments? I don't know. Like,
Weird, right?
This.
I just want to see how you feel.
If you have issues, deal with them.
Yeah.
And like, maybe she's toxic. Maybe. But deal with that instead of just like cheat on her. Like, it's unfair to her. It's unfair to the dudes that he cheats on with. And I don't know.
It's just weird, right? Yeah. Don't blame other people for what you want to do. You just want to cheat. Just say you want to cheat. Don't be like, hey, it's your fault.
I mean,
that's wild.
They might have issues together. And he should deal with it. Like, break up with her or find counseling or something. I don't know.
Just thought I'd throw that video out there. I'm trying to find the chat with
the Cybertruck.
Yeah, but I don't know how to get to the messages on this thing. It's not me. It's not that. It's not that. It's not on there. I can't find it. Anyway,
you don't have the chat.
No, I don't know. We keep talking about something else. So it's we're 3/2 of the way there. I'll say it like that. 3/4. 3/4 of the way there.
Are you sure you can keep drinking?
Brought to you by Carbide.
I wanted
and Juvi Juice.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I was very confused at first when I saw it says half and half. I didn't see the half iced tea and half lemonade. It's like half and half will make a disgusting alcoholic drink. I don't think anybody should just be drinking half and half. Although I did that as a kid.
What?
Those little half and half like creamer little cups. Mm-hmm. So like you go to a restaurant and if you order like coffee, they'll give you those little creamer cups. Mm-hmm. Like my parents will allow me to like drink. It's like 1 or 2 of them, but like they're half and half cream, half milk. It's just a little sip.
Just a little taste. Just a little taste.
Just a little taste. Yeah. I don't know. There's no milk at the restaurant. But yeah. I don't know. I am still very baffled by how different these two taste. I thought I was just gonna have some fun and like compare since we have both, but they actually taste different. Now I want to go to Taiwan and buy snacks that they have here in the US, like as imports, and compare them. Like, you know, like buy some. Next time we go to Taiwan, when we come back, bring some favorites that we know are here.
Headlines. So I saw something that I wanted to talk about.
Are you gonna do it in the old-timey radio voice?
No. So I saw this article I think you would enjoy it. In real life stories that became It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia plot lines. So real life story. Yeah. So the first one is Glenn Howerton was actually rear-ended while eating a bowl of cereal. To this day, Howerton continues to defend himself against allegations of donkey brains stemming from a minor fender bender in which the interior of his car was ruined on the way to work when his breakfast flew into his windshield. And the second Howerton reached the Always Sunny offices and complained to Rob McElhenney and Charlie Day. They knew they had an episode on their hands with cereal defense. Hopefully, Caitlin Olsen didn't have to pay for that one too. Number 3. Go ahead. What? Go ahead.
We need to talk about this.
Go ahead. Okay.
Yes, but
so we've had our own cereal in the accident, little catastrophe in real life ourselves. But it wasn't us. It was more her than us.
Yeah, like so we've watched Sunny for years, right? And this episode was very, very old.
Way before it happened in real life.
Like when we watched it, we didn't know that it was based on true events that Glenn Howerton actually drives around eating a bowl of cereal. I didn't know any human being drive around eating from a bowl.
I did not know people do that. I did not know that was a thing.
So a few years back, I got rear-ended. It was like, 5 years back. Mm-hmm. I got rear-ended. Oh no, at this point is about 5-6 years ago. I got rear-ended like
going to work on like
3 miles from the house. 3 miles from the house, something like that. Like 3 to 5 miles away from the house. I got rear-ended because there was like very backed up the road from the neighborhoods into where the freeway is. And the lady that rear-ended me came out of the car and said, "I'm sorry, I was eating and I was putting my bowl down that I ate from, and I did not see." In my brain, I just pictured her eating a bowl of cereal. I don't know what it was in her bowl. It was breakfast for sure. It was 7 in the morning. And I was just like, I guess people actually eat
cereal in the car.
I don't know if it's cereal. Driving. Who eats from a bowl in the car while driving? Like, I get eating hamburger or fries or something where you can hold with one hand. Why will you eat from a bowl?
Gonna get a hamburger.
Why would you eat from a bowl?
Because you're crazy.
Like, you need 2 hands to eat from a bowl.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way of eating from a bowl with one hand.
Mm-mm.
Like.
So.
Yeah.
The third one is Frank versus Russia was based on an actual chess cheating accusation. We don't care about that one. That one's not that funny. The number 2, though, is the one I think we should talk about. Dennis Takes a Mental Health Day is about actual bullshit that is Tesla designs. We were just talking about Tesla. So
oh, yeah.
Remember that episode?
I remember that episode.
So there's something about Howard attending the car trouble that always makes a perfect, it's always sunny plot line. Dennis freaks out over the over-designed and impractical functionality of luxury electric car key fobs that is taken exactly from Howard's own experience with a burnt-out key battery in the parking garage where no cell reception or Wi-Fi offered him access to the app that can unlock his vehicle. And I imagine that the daydream in which Dennis crushes not Elon Musk's heart into a diamond and eats it is also true to life. It's also massively relatable for Tesla owners and non-Tesla owners alike.
Yeah.
That was a good episode, though.
Yeah.
That's anybody's fear, though, with like a key fob nowadays, how they have those new key fobs where, especially with Tesla, where you can own, like, it's Wi-Fi based and all this kind of shit where everything is on like the network or something crazy. Like, that's ridiculous.
I believe if we move to all these smart cars, all these like electric vehicles, I believe we still need analog interventions.
You should always have a key that can pop out of your goddamn key fob that you can just stick in the door and go.
We need analog. Open your car. Technology is great, but they needs to be fail-safe.
Yeah.
We need analog things for in case of failure because things will never be perfect. Mm-hmm. It will never be perfect. So like, yes, like a key fob will be helpful. I've read people's experience or heard people's experience of how like the charging where you plug in basically the charger, like that thing doesn't pop out when like the battery goes to a certain percentage. Like there should be analog way of like manually
just charging your goddamn car.
Yeah. Like basically you cannot get the to zero. Yeah. If it's 0, you can't do anything about it. Like, okay. He doesn't
like
do
the
this.
Electricity is needed to open the goddamn charger base. The charger case. Like that's weird.
Like he doesn't do this because he's very good.
If that was for phones, that would be weird. People that you couldn't, like, if the thing at the bottom of your phone had to pop out like you needed charge from your phone to open the bottom. You know how many people would never ever be able to use their phone again?
Yes, but what I'm trying to say is you don't do this because you're very good at like fueling your car when it gets to like a third of tank or quarter tank or whatever.
Is all I can do.
Right, but like a lot of people ride.
That light,
on
baby.
Fumes.
With that light, baby.
Ride on fumes. Can you imagine trying to ride on fumes with electric cars? Because if you ride on fumes and your car stalls because you ran out of gas, you can you can walk to the gas station, grab a can, and get some gas and walk back to your car and pour that fuel in your car.
So you made a good point that I've never actually thought about. Now that is a new fear that I've unlocked about electric cars. I worry about like my phone just like losing charge all of a sudden. That's gonna be an anxiety-induced fucking thing for me if I ever have an electric car, and I'm gonna be always worried about the charge. Like, what if it didn't charge tonight and I got to get to work and I can't charge my car's not charged? because I didn't plug it in. Because sometimes that happens with my phone where I knew I plugged it in and I guess I didn't plug it in and it didn't charge like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. New fear unlocked.
What if? Well, we don't have an electric vehicle.
But yeah, I'm talking about if we eventually we're gonna have to get one because this gas shit ain't gonna last long, people. It's already 3:09. It's 3:09 here. It's 3:09 here. It's 3:09 in Texas. 3:09 in Houston. And that's crazy.
That's one of the cheaper ones.
Yeah, that's crazy. Gas is just gonna get crazier and crazier. We're not gonna be able to afford it for every people. Just saying. I'm just saying.
I really believe it cannot be purely plug-in electricity. Like you need a secondary.
You need some kind of fuel.
You need either solar or something, or like a hybrid where you can put some gas in there or something. Like there is the electricity only based on like plugging it in is not safe enough. Like what if you're in the middle of nowhere and there's an electricity outage in the area?
Mm-hmm.
Like
you need to go somewhere. You need to flee.
I don't know. The zombies coming.
I'm just saying, like, what if it's a forest fire and you need to flee and your electricity's out because power lines have been burnt up and you ain't charged your car at night? You've been busy all day or something and you be riding around your car and all of a sudden now you can't fucking charge your shit because you're screwed.
Look. It was bad enough during, what was it? Can you imagine? Remember after Katrina happened, Houston was supposed to get that Hurricane Rita. And like everybody freaked out because Katrina had just happened and we still had a whole bunch of Katrina evacuees in Houston. So like the city got very freaked out and everybody evacuated Houston because of this Hurricane Rita that was coming. And it did not actually really hit Houston. Houston was in like the outer bands or something like that. But everybody freaked out and got on the road. And there were people that got heat stroke in their car because it was hot. There are people that ran out of gas on the freeway. I don't think you can have survived that in electrical vehicles. Like, what were you gonna do?
You're gonna be screwed unless they start making like backup power packs or whatever that you can charge. You know what I'm saying? Like
you had to go to a place where you can rent a backup power pack and come bring it to your car and like plug it in for a little bit. So
NCIS hit 1,000 episodes.
Yes, it's been on for like 20 some years.
That's pretty good though. That's pretty cool. Like 1,000. The only thing I've ever heard of that hit 1,000 episodes
One
is wrestling.
Piece?
It's wrestling.
Oh, I thought
like on network TV.
I thought you were like anime.
Wrestling is the only thing that's been 1,000 episodes. Like that's a big milestone.
I'm assuming
that's pretty. I don't watch it, but good job, kudos. That's cool.
I'm assuming Law and Order maybe has hit 1,000 episodes.
Probably.
Maybe. But yeah.
Hey Google. Didn't work.
Just watch your phone decided to answer.
Don't stop. Anyway, if that's it, we'll see.
But yeah. Anyway.
We probably should end anyway. It's 54 minutes.
We are just rambling on random stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to find stuff to talk about.
Yeah, I don't know. My thing about electric vehicles is there is not a lot. At least currently, technology, they are not trying to figure out how to react to when things don't work perfectly. Like, I cannot imagine taking a electric vehicle to a very impromptuous trip where you're not on like main like major freeways, you're not going through major cities because there are not a lot of charging stations once you go off the beaten path. Or there's not a lot of like you have to plan out your drive, just like supercharge station to supercharge station and things like that. And
it's just not feasible.
It's not for
unless you do it like
leisurely.
But that's why like a lot of hotel chains are starting to do that. Like that one we saw by going towards the airport, they revamped their whole front. That I think it's the Hilton or whatever.
to have
Ramada. I think it's Ramada actually.
To
they have all those Tesla charger stations in front of their
the
hotel.
Shell station at the corner of the Shell station at the corner of 59
We've
and
Tesla way too much time on this podcast.
But the Shell station at the corner of 59 and Will Clayton, which is important because that's where like all the people coming out of the airport.
They have it there.
They have a Shell station has charging stations. Yeah. They're not Tesla. They're like just Shell charging stations for electric vehicles, which is smart of Shell. Smart move, because thinking about people like travelers renting car at the airport.
But yeah. I want to talk about one more thing before we do that. I just saw. Okay. So 2 hours ago, Japan Zoo discovers male resident hippo is actually a female after 7 years. Whoever is the zoologist there needs to be fired.
No, my question is, were they trying to like breed the hippos? So like they have two females in the like they thought they had one female, one male, and they're like, why are they infertile for 7 years? And they're finally like, oh, because they're lesbians. Well,
we recognize that the importance of reconfirming the sex of introduced animals, and will take precautions to ensure that this does not happen again, the zoo said. That's pretty stupid.
I mean, if the whole idea is to breed and like, you know, preserve the species or something like that, they didn't do a very good job.
Well, they initially had no doubts about Jin-chan's sex. They recalled noticing that the animal never displayed male-specific behaviors as it grew older.
It's like, why do they want to have relations with the female? Maybe it's asexual. But yeah.
That's crazy. Whoever, they need to be fired. Anywho, I'm getting hungry, so I think we should go. And this was fun. Have a good time.
Bye, Baos.
Hit the music.